When we face with important tasks, but the deadline is still far away, we often get distracted by unrelated activities. For example, we have 3 days before submitting a term paper, but all of a sudden, it's the perfect time to clean up, or take the cat to the vet, or delve into YouTube videos about ancient cultures, or something like that. This is how we procrastinate. We replace necessary activities with less prioritized but more desirable ones. Have you recognized yourself in that kind of situations? Then this video is going to be definitely for you. Hi, my name is Christina and welcome to my channel, and today I want to talk about the topic of procrastination and how I actually deal with that. Because I used to be a huge procrastinator and I know what I'm talking about. So, procrastination is when a person postpones important tasks but actually realizing that it can lead to missed deadlines, conflicts, and missed opportunities. But it depends on how often it overwhelms you. Don't worry if from time to time, instead of cleaning or preparing for an exam, you find yourself on YouTube or engrossed in a book. It doesn't necessarily mean you're a chronic procrastinator. But procrastination is similar to an unhealthy habit that can take root over time. Procrastination is when you're not working but you're not resting either. A person may fidget, scroll through social media, and waste time in various ways just to avoid tackling the inevitable task. To some extent, such behavior is common to most people and is considered normal. But if procrastination takes up several hours a day and leads to broken promises and missed deadlines, it's time to tackle this habit. Procrastination is often confused with laziness. Laziness stems from inertia and indecisiveness and a lack of initiative. It involves refusing to take responsibilities, such as taking on a project. Procrastination, on the other hand, is a temporary loss of motivation. If you take a long time to contemplate before starting a task, it's not laziness, but a slow start. In procrastination, a person doesn't shirk responsibilities but starts the project later, often because they can't assess its real scope. In this case, there is a mismatch between intention and action. Want to do it, but don't do it. Whereas a lazy person would simply refuse additional tasks without trying to comprehend them. There are a lot of reasons of procrastination. It's difficult to make decisions, for example, or you have a fear of important events or changes, including positive ones. Lack of internal motivation. Fixed idea that success always comes from doing the work quickly and efficiently at the last moment. Lack of planning skills or lack of understanding of negative consequences. And the last one is perfectionism. Sometimes a person can't prioritize or set global goals. They don't care what to do right now. Some procrastinate due to uncertainty, not knowing how to approach a task, and fearing they won't cope with it. This can be a fear of failure or a fear of success. A common phobia that blocks potential achievements because staying in the familiar state is comfortable and calm. Perfectionism can also be a cause of procrastination. A person continues to perfect the smallest details and is willing to miss project deadlines because it's not good enough. Depending on the cause, there are ways to combat time loss and reduce stress, as failure to meet obligation leads to guilt and decreased productivity. How to combat procrastination? My favorite effective methods. Number 1, backward planning. To avoid leaving tasks until the last minute, learn to create a schedule. Backward planning is one method focusing on the positive. Instead of meetings, bill payments, and unpleasant calls, note in your diary events long-awaited meetings, and tasks you enjoy. Even if the schedule is minute by minute, you can always include in the backward planning schedule a good night's sleep, a hot bath, and a delicious dinner. This method was invented by psychologist Neil Fiery in 1988, but it actually works in modern realities. Backward planning helps focus on positive perspectives and brings interest back into life. In a schedule filled with exciting events, it becomes easier to find time for mandatory but less enjoyable tasks. Thus, you'll be distracted by the important and return to your favorite task, not the other way around. Number 2, set simple goals. One reason people procrastinate is that the task in front of them seems too complicated. It's much easier to start working on the project when you set simple, achievable goals rather than a big, vague plan. Instead of saying to yourself, tonight I'll study English, say, tonight I'll read a couple of pages from the textbook and complete one assignment, for example. This makes goals less intimidating and more achievable. Number 3, eliminate distractions. It's helpful to anticipate potential obstacles to the task. If you tend to be distracted by messenger messages, turn off notification sounds or leave your phone in another room. It's better to eliminate external sources of irritation right away. For example, close windows if street noise bothers you, or play relaxing music to help concentrate. Sometimes changing the environment, meditating, or having a snack can be enough to prepare for work, ensuring everything is ready to start. And number 4, enjoy the process. It's challenging to immerse yourself in a task if you only care about the result. Try to find positive aspects in any, even a simple household task. You can combine cleaning with exercise, perceive cooking dinner as a creative process, and consider dealing with unpleasant clients as self-discipline training. When you focus on the process rather than just the result, it becomes much easier. Moreover, if the performer is in a good mood, tasks are completed faster and the result is pleasantly surprising. Guys, that's it. I hope these recommendations help you as much as they helped me. Please let me know in the comment section how you cope with procrastination. Maybe you have your own recommendations, I don't know, or life hacks. So thank you for watching and see you in my next videos. Bye bye.